Hello everyone. Today we will discuss the part 48 of the NEET PG important questions, and today we will discuss about the questions of the topic esophagus. So first try to answer the questions by yourself. Which is the narrowest part of the digestive tube? So it is vermiform appendix, and except the appendix, the second most narrow part of the digestive tube is the cricopharyngeal part of the esophagus. So narrowest part is the vermiform appendix, while the second most narrowest part of the digestive tube is the cricopharyngeal part of the esophagus. Pharynx continues into esophagus at which vertebral level? So at the C6 vertebral level. Phalanx continuous as esophagus at cricoid cartilage level. What is the length of the esophagus? So it is about 10 inches or 25 centimeter, about 25 centimeter. Which is the longest part of the esophagus? So thoracic part of the esophagus is the longest one. Which is the shortest part of the esophagus? So abdominal part of the esophagus is the shortest one. Length of the cervical part of the esophagus is 4 centimeters, about 4 centimeters. Length of the thoracic part of the esophagus is about 20 centimeters. What is the length of the abdominal part of the esophagus? So it is about 1.25 centimeters. Esophagus passes through which mediastinum? So it passes through the posterior and the superior mediastinum. Which structures are anterior to the esophagus in the superior mediastinum? So trachea, recurrent laryngeal nerve and the arch of aorta are the structures which are anterior to the esophagus in the superior mediastinum. At which vertebral level esophagus crosses the descending thoracic aorta? So at T8 or T9 vertebral level, the esophagus crosses the descending thoracic aorta. At which vertebral level the esophagus pierces through the diaphragm to enter the abdomen? So at T11 vertebra or the T11 vertebral level, the esophagus pierces through the diaphragm to enter the abdominal part. Upper lateral curvature of the esophagus is at which vertebral level? So it is at C6 vertebral level to the left side. Lower lateral curvature of the esophagus is at which vertebral level? So it is at T5 to T7 vertebral level to the left side. First esophageal constriction is noted at cricopharyngeal junction. So first esophageal constriction is noted at the cricopharyngeal junction. Esophageal constriction of the cricopharynx is noted at how many inches from the upper central incision and opposite to which vertebral level? So esophageal constriction of the cricopharynx is noted at 6 inches from the upper central incision, okay, and opposite to C6 vertebral level. Esophageal constriction because of arch of aorta is noted at how many inches from the upper central incision and opposite to which vertebral level? So esophageal constriction because of arch of aorta is noted at 9 inches from the upper central incision, okay, and opposite to the T4 vertebral level. Esophageal constriction because of left bronchus is noted at how many inches from the upper central incision and opposite to which vertebral level? So esophageal constriction because of left bronchus is noted at 11 inches from the upper central incision and opposite to T6 vertebral level. Esophageal constriction of the diaphragmatic opening is noted at how many inches from the upper central incision and opposite to which vertebral level? So esophageal constriction of the diaphragmatic opening is noted at 15 inches from the upper central incision, okay, and opposite to T10 vertebral level. What are the posterior relations of the cervical part of the esophagus? So C6 or C7 vertebra, longus colli muscle and the prevertebral fascia. What are the lateral relation of the cervical part of the esophagus? So they are common carotid artery, lateral lobe of thyroid and the thoracic duct on the left side. By what structures anteriorly the thoracic part of the esophagus is crossed? trachea, arch of aorta, and the left principal bronchus. Which part of the heart and the pericardium are related anteriorly to the esophagus? So the left atrium, oblique sinus of the pericardium, and the fibrous pericardium are the part of the heart and the pericardium which are related anterior to the esophagus. And the arch of aorta crosses esophagus at which vertebral level? So it crosses the esophagus at T4 vertebral level. So arch of aorta crosses the esophagus at the T4 vertebral level. Left principal bronchus crosses esophagus at which vertebral level? So at the T6 vertebral level. At which vertebral level the thoracic duct crosses from right to left posterior to the esophagus in the thorax? So at the T5 vertebral level. Which structures are related posterior to the thoracic part of the esophagus? So these structures are thoracic duct, thoracic aorta, and the azygous vein. At which vertebral level the thoracic aorta is posterior to the esophagus? So at T8 to T9 means T8 and T9 vertebral level, the thoracic aorta is posterior to the esophagus. What are the left relations of the esophagus in the superior mediastinum? So these are left subclavian artery, arch of aorta, and the thoracic duct. Mucosa of the esophagus is lined by non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. Esophagus is supplied by which artery? It is supplied by inferior thyroid arteries, descending thoracic aorta, bronchial arteries, left gastric artery, and the inferior phrenic artery. What is the venous drainage of the cervical part of the esophagus? So it is the inferior thyroid vein. What is the venous drainage of the thoracic part of the esophagus? So it is azygous and the hemiazygous vein. What is the venous drainage of the abdominal part of the esophagus? So it is portal vein, azygous, hemiazygous vein, and the left gastric vein. So venous drainage of cervical part of esophagus, it is inferior thyroid vein. Venous drainage of the thoracic part of the esophagus is the azygous and the hemiazygous vein, while the venous drainage of the abdominal part of the esophagus is by the portal vein, azygous vein, hemiazygous vein, and the left gastric vein. What is the lymphatic drainage of the cervical part of the esophagus? So it is the jugulo-omohyoid lymph node. What is the lymphatic drainage of the thoracic part of the esophagus? So it is paratracheal and the tracheobronchial group of the lymph nodes. What is the lymphatic drainage of the abdominal part of the esophagus? So it is celiac lymph nodes. Sympathetic nerve supply of the esophagus comes from which spinal segments? So it comes from T5 to T9 spinal segments. Parasympathetic nerve supply of the esophagus comes from which nerves? So it comes from right vagus nerve, left vagus nerve, and the recurrent laryngeal nerve. So today up till here, we'll discuss about the further important notes and questions of further important topics in our next video. Thank you so much.